Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserreich as Russia. Let's continue on from last left off. So, as you can see, things have changed on the board. You know, things are looking very different. Can I actually just march my way into Warsaw? You march your way into Lodz. You march your way here. You go to this city. You go to these cities. I mean, like, at this point, who are we still at war with, actually? Germany's Asia, Dutchies, Indies, Netherlands, Papal State, Poland, two Sicilies. That should fall to the SRI at some point on their own. The fate of Prussia. Okay, no, give more territory. I want, like, a strong Germany. We could return North German lands. Can I invite you to my faction now? They have to be at peace, so they actually have to kill off. Will they also have to be at war with everybody? Oh, okay, what are the decisions? Oh, it's because we're not at war with Albania. Once Albania is dead, we can actually probably invite them to our faction, which would be nice. Let's go for resource prospection next. Canada's declared war on Australia. That's fine. So now I can invite Serbia if I have political power, which I do not have. Okay, fate of Bohemia. Liberate a Czechoslovakian state. Give that to North German Federation. Prussia. Give it to North German Federation. And liberate Galicia under friendly government. That seems okay. So, you know, I can probably just go like this. Select all units. Just click into Warsaw, and we should just win no matter what. You guys also gonna march into Lodz. Lodz is probably definitely not how you pronounce it, but... Okay, now that that city's been taken, we then march everybody into Warsaw. I don't think I can actually release Denmark yet because we don't actually own Copenhagen. Once we own Copenhagen, we should be fine. But I don't want any of you on this line. Okay? German government exile, they can join up with the Entente. Yes, you guys can join the faction. I was actually going to try... I wanted to invite you anyways, but... Thank you for joining. Yeah, I think just having a strong Germany is fine. Warsaw's fallen, which should, I think, be the end of Poland. Also, they're giving us a lot of rifles, which I do appreciate. So who's all this? Papal State and I think, like, the Dutch. Like, Romania, do you want to join our faction? Because I can demand territory from you. Just let that be known. That I could take stuff from you, and you probably would not like that very much. Okay, and the Dutch have capitulated, so I'm going to give this territory to France. Was Japan ever at war with the Germans? Like, are they actually in this list? No, I don't think Japan actually ever declared war on the Germans. So I guess this territory... I mean, I guess it goes to France? I really don't know who else... it makes sense to go to. Because, yeah, Japan... No, Japan was at war with them. Maybe they weren't at war with the Dutch, though? Okay. I think this territory... assuming I select it all properly, that's going to be a challenge. Should go to Japanese. So yeah, because like I thought they were at war, but they weren't in the list. I think that is all of the land. Let me actually just double check. Yes, as far as I can tell, that should be everything. Yeah, so Japan can have that territory because I'm sure they probably had troops in that region anyways. I mean, yes, it does definitely make our life harder because we are going to have to go to war with the Japanese at some point. And at some point, of course, being very, very soon. Okay, fate of Denmark. Liberate a loyal Denmark. Can I integrate Poland back to our territory? Can I actually... Does this give them Galicia afterwards? Oh, it does. There we go. To me, that seems pretty reasonable. Moscow Accord is looking pretty good. Romania and Greece, I would really recommend that you join the faction. Otherwise, I am just going to attack you. Which is something that you should be aware of sooner rather than later. I think the AI is probably releasing some more territory. Okay, if the AI does not want to get rid of this territory, transfer that to the South German Union. There we go. They did release a tiny little Slovenia, so that's cute. So, I think our tank divisions need to go like here and ready to spearhead their way straight down into this province there. What are the folks? Actually, no. Do I have the ability to do these focuses? I do. So screw it. Let's not do resource prospection because that's boring. We're going to force open the straits. Because you're all one faction, right? Yes. Well, you're all puppets of one faction, basically. That's what I meant. So... sorry, 1 second here. All of our units... I mean, how many troops do the Ottomans have? They have... not as many as we do. Let's throw these guys... No, Red Army's actually already got troops on the Romanian border. So all of Red can go here, just preparing to invade Romania, just in case. Purple Army, you guys can go to this front. Ready to invade our way into Turkey. Blue Army, you can go to the Iranian front. Push into Persia. Like I can't get any of these other two to join. Oh no, there we go. You know, fine. Romania, if you want to join our faction, I'm okay with you keeping Bessarabia. Mostly because I want another front line here. You guys will attack into Turkey on this side. Red Army. Where do I even send Red Army is a great question. I guess up here as well. We're probably going to need a lot more supplies. Yes, upgrade whatever infrastructure we possibly can. Thank you very much. Because we have no interest in actually helping it. I mean, Italy's going to kill two Sicily soon anyways. But, like, where do I send the rest of my army? Like, I have so many troops. I mean, I guess I send, like, another army here, and their job is going to be spearhead your way towards Cairo. I mean, that seems reasonable enough. And the legation cities does not matter. Are they? What are they then? There's Japanese occupied. Okay. I mean, you're like I could have maybe attacked China, but I don't know if that helps me at all. Bit better construction speed. Because you're still pro-Japanese. Japan is still at war with Germany's Asia, which they should probably kill at some point. And Qing government, like if I were to fabricate a claim, I don't have any political power. You know what? That's reasonable. Let's throw another army here just as a defense. Orange Army, you're going to go to here, and your job is going to, I guess, spearhead your way straight down into Yemen. Like, it's a strange maneuver for you. Also, we're going to change your color. You guys can be, why not like a light? There we go. Like that weird cream color. It's a little bit strange, but let's not worry about that. I guess the rest of our army... we'll throw them on the International's border. there any other troops we have that aren't doing anything? You've got actual plans. Rome has fallen, which means the Papal States capitulated, not a huge surprise. So are you going to form Yugoslavia? Yes, you will, very soon. Okay, that seems alright. But none of you, I think, can release Bulgaria. And I don't know if Greece is ever going to actually join our faction or not. I'm going to lean more towards a no at this point. Can I do any of these decisions without... Yeah, we make sure all these compliances are very high. Try to integrate them. You can attack the Ottoman Empire. We do need 10 political power for it. Which we don't have. We're getting 2.35 a day. I see no reason to prepare a war against the Japanese right now. We kill the Ottomans. Then we... I mean, I guess we could do both. I mean, what do we lose if we declare war on both people at the same time? Basically nothing, I think. Sure, we can non-aggression pacts with you. And our Air Force. How many planes are here? 1,300. You guys fly over Anatolia. You guys fly over Anatolia. Fly over Anatolia. Fly over Anatolia. And you guys, guess what? You can also fly over Anatolia. There we go. Fantastic. So that should be good here. Of course, we have, like, no airports over here, which we're going to want to rectify. I think a level 10 airbase right away. That's probably more important than the infrastructure, honestly. I mean, we actually have so many civilian factories that we're doing pretty good, I would say. Like, Germany's already starting to deploy troops. They've got 12 divisions already. Poland, they have 0, but that's okay. I mean, the Japanese, they have no access to this region at all. We're also not deciphering. Let's decipher, I guess, against Japan. It'll take 900 days. I don't even know if we ever even finished our decipher against the Germans. Okay, the Iron Guard is now in charge. Somebody's been assassinated. Who cares? It really doesn't matter so much, I think. Legation cities, non-aggression pact. I don't want non-aggression pact with you, because I want to declare war on you at some point. But in the next 20 days, we'll be able to declare war against the Japanese. And basically, we're going to get started on a war against Transmere, a war against the Ottomans. The war against the Ottomans really should not be a threat whatsoever. And who's Canada still at war with? I mean, they're still at war with the CSA, who's dominating. Like, really, really hard, I would say. Who else are you at war with? You're at war with Venezuela. You're at war with the Internationale still, of course. Yeah, you're going to join up with the Entente. Not a big surprise. France invaded Portugal. So now it's their time to deal with the Entente. I don't know if they're ever actually going to do that. Enemy in the east. Okay, I think we just don't want to spend any political power right now and just save up. Because we're getting 2 per day. So 5 days from now, we can prepare our war against the Ottoman Empire. Honestly, I think everybody's basically good to go in terms of invading. We have no tanks for this invasion, so I hope everybody else is okay with that, but... And we're probably not going to attack the Internationale, at least not anytime soon. If we attack them, it's going to be after Japan and the Middle East are dead. We got our tank divisions down in the south. Red Army doesn't have an invasion plan, so you know what? Probably want to rectify that. I mean, Transmere doesn't have that many troops. And the Iron Guard has achieved total control in the country. That's fine, I think. Yeah, let's attack the Ottomans first. Save some more political power. Then we'll take over Transmere. I wonder if they can actually just give up. Transmere is going to be a 30-day focus, which is pretty expensive. Is there anything else we want right now? Recovery rate goes up until now. Restraint game modifier. You know what? That's fine. Who cares about that so much? Like, I don't. Okay, no, we're going to claim all of Transmere. Germany's joining Entente. Not a surprise. We'll see if the Japanese extend troops over here. But we can't afford... I mean, can I send more units over here? We're already at 30 out of 25, so not until infrastructure actually improves at all. We can now deploy some aircraft. Interwar fighters. I think we just want to throw bombers in here, honestly. Just do some close air support. And just bomb the hell out of the Transmere forces. Then we have to invade Japan, which, of course, if you remember from our CSA campaign, can be a little bit of a pain, for sure. Okay, but the Ottoman Empire, we're going to get war with them in 2 days. I mean, you guys might as well also attack. Move your way down to here. Japanese. Okay, so now we're with the Ottomans. We need to call you into the war at least. And I mean, all these fronts. Also, yeah, I need to call you in as well. Call you in. Call you in. And then call you in. Pretty simple, I would say. Thank you for joining our war. And declare war against Persia. You guys are actually not set to attack yet. Please attack. So this war, I think, basically just resolves itself in due time. Declare war on Transmere, and I think this invasion should be going all right as well. Because Japan's not at war, Germany's Asia, but that's not really a threat to them. We are their biggest threat. The CSA is in charge of Hawaii right now. I don't know if... I mean, is the Entente going to surrender to the CSA, or are they just going to, you think, fight to the last man? I don't know. I guess we'll see. We've already taken Constantinople over, so I feel like that's pretty good for us. Are you set to very aggressive? You're not, but you should be. Yeah, I mean, the Ottomans are already... What are they at? They're... I mean, we want to declare war on everybody, just in case. Declare war on you. Declare war on you. Is there anybody else in their faction? Or that they're puppet states we didn't declare war on? Not as far as I can tell. And overall, our tanks are doing a pretty good job. Honestly, Blue Army, you should just stay with the tanks. I think that makes more sense. Red Army can deal with the north. Blue Army deals with the south. Did I not call everybody into the war? I mean, you can join, sure. It's fine. If you want to get involved, it's no big deal to me. We've lost 72,000 men, most against... Actually, 24,000 against New Sicily. That's more than I would have expected. I mean, this is mountainous terrain, so understandably it's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to push through. Yeah, unsurprisingly, the Ottoman Empire has no real defense for our massive invasion of the country. How are you guys down here doing? I mean, the tanks, of course, are doing great work. I want something like this, honestly. I mean, could start justifying wars. Be 115 days, which is very, very expensive. Take over Tehran. And these fronts already look like they're going to capitulate. Are you cores? You are, which is not great. But I mean, we've already almost taken over like half the country. without breaking a sweat. So overall, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, the Japanese are starting to send units over here, which is not a surprise. You're at war with them. I was trying to think. Portugal's capitulated. That's fine. Collapse the Portuguese Empire. You, right now, you're only at war with us and Germany's Asia. So it doesn't give us a ton of options. Is this a brand new 24 stack? It is. Which I don't really need. Let's just throw you in charge of this army. And you go on this border with the Internationale. I mean, why not? I mean, we could have started a war with everybody. 25 days to invade the Internationale. Yeah, maybe after the war with the Ottomans is over, we'll just full-scale invade the Internationale. Because how many troops do they have? We have 323. They might have they probably have less troops than we do as a whole. And 266 is about to capitulate, which means Italy will be united. We have any fast units? You go here. Aleppo, straight to Damascus, Jerusalem, Amman. One of you is going to march away straight down to Baghdad. Then 8 of these units down to Baghdad. If you want to join the wars against Japan, you're more than welcome to. Of course, that's all going to go to Italy. Apparently, they can't actually take all that territory. Bing. Send you guys. Yes, take over all that. Congratulations on your success. Is there any more tax we can get? It's 1941, so why not get some better infantry weapons? Would be nice for us. We do see some French divisions here. Because then we're going to have a border. I mean, Hungary is not going to be a big deal. For obvious reasons. Okay, one of you guys should still be heading your way down to Damascus. Dana, I'm pretty sure, is usually a pretty important city. We want to take that. You take over that victory point. The invasion of Damascus, I will admit, it's not going as well as I would have liked it to. You come down to this city, should be good. Just call everybody. If you're not in the war against the Japanese, then you should just join our faction. I think Red Army actually holds position for now. Are you spearheading? You are. But I don't want you to spread yourself out too thin. Okay, Blue Army, you gotta be all the way over here. I know supplies over here are probably not great. Do the Japanese have any aircraft in this location? They do have a handful. But now I can deploy way more. Let's throw 500 fighters in here. Stay close air support. And we should basically be good to go. No real problems there. Thank you, Georgia, for 6 artillery. You're really going to change the way this war has been going. How's Baghdad going? It's going alright. I do realize that these borders are an absolute disaster. This episode's going to go on a little bit longer, but I really just want to kill the Ottoman Empire in one episode. We'll start making our way towards Cairo as well. Right line commissars. I guess we'll go for a bonus to air doctrine. Usually it's not too bad of a choice. Honestly, this army, there's no reason for you to attack anymore. I mean, the war with the Ottomans is basically over. You just hold position for now. I mean, Amman's only worth 1. Just go to Jerusalem and then into Cairo. Now we have a bunch of units that don't have any battle plans. Okay. You guys are going to be here. Preparing to invade Slovenia. You guys will be here. Your job is basically spearhead your way right across the Hungarian plains. Separate Hungary from the rest of the Internationale. Should make quick work of them. I mean, do they have any front lines with anybody else? I don't believe so. Actually, no, they have troops down in Portugal. They have troops down here. So that's something. They've kind of bogged down our victory over here, unfortunately. So the Ottomans take all states. Persia, of course, we're going to take all states. Are we still at war with these guys? Or is this going to end immediately? It is going to end immediately. Unfortunate that we're not going to have these areas under our control. This army will be in Austria. Anybody else have a battle plan? You don't have a battle plan. Your battle plan then will be on this front. Spearhead your way straight down to southern France. We'll release these countries, at least for right now. Okay, Persia. Let's separate Kurdistan and liberate Persia. And then follow that up with the conquest of Sinai. Why would I give it to... No, that seems like a silly idea. It's liberate Libya. Western Thrace. Bulgaria doesn't exist. But you know what? Give it to Bulgaria anyway. Oh no, they released Bulgaria. That's cute. Anatolia. A new Turkish Republic. We'll probably keep on going for this episode at least until all these guys have been dealt with. I don't like choosing this option, but I guess we'll keep it ourselves for right now. Let's see if we can give it to somebody else in the future. There's compliance. There's no compliance anywhere that's actually high enough to do anything with yet. Okay. Next up. Iraq. Let's make Iraq an independent state. And then Levant, release Syria. Lajistan? Give it to Armenia. Sure. Give it to Armenia. Cyprus. Why would I give it to the Kingdom of Greece? They're not even my ally. Give it to Turkey. Yeah, like, why would I give it to... Like, Greece isn't in my faction. If they're in my faction, maybe. But they're not in my faction, so why would they get anything? We release Lebanon. Now let's give it to Syria. Constantinople. Guess we'll give it to Bulgaria. Is Bulgaria a puppet state? Who's it a puppet state of? It's a puppet state of Serbia. I mean, these are horrible, horrible borders for Bulgaria, but that's okay. But I guess we just own these other regions for now. I will give Sinai to Syria. Because, I mean, what am I going to do with it? Basically nothing. But I think this would be a good time for us to end this episode. Also, these guys don't need to be here. Put them somewhere more useful. Such as here. And why not there? But I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoy, throw some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.